dunno.
What do you mean you don't know? You were supposed to be looking after her.
I was, but...
Ta-da!
He's not here yet.
Oh.
You all right?
Fine. Done this hundreds of times.
Yeah, I suppose you have. A lot's changed since...
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
Right. The DNA that's been found on the body's been discredited. Turns out to be her father's. Now, the body's been lying in woodland for a couple of weeks before it was found, so... You sure you're all right?
I said I'm fine.
What are we doing here? I told you I didn't want to come.
But you said you wanted me to help you.
Yeah, I want you to help me. I don't want to talk to someone I don't know. I don't need anybody else. Toby and Ellie together forever, remember?
Yeah, but we won't be together for another week if you don't get any help.
But...
I love you, Toby. But I can't carry on living with you day in, day out, the way you are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to be yourself. Toby Mills, the man I love, the man I married, the man I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Every time I see her, it all goes wrong. I try to get her out of my head, but she's always there.
You might never get over losing Linda.
Linda?
I can't do anything else to help you.
What if I say the wrong thing? What if I tell her something I'm not supposed to? I can't do it, Ellie. I can't go in there.
Then we're finished.
What?
I don't know what else I can say or do to help you, but if you don't get help, you're just gonna get worse. I don't want to lose you, Toby. I couldn't live without you. But if you don't see someone, I've already lost you. So please, do it for me. Do it for yourself and do it for us.
Excuse me.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a liquid lunch.
The starters are on the way, aren't they, Tony?
Yes, nearly ready. Oh, they better be. My stomach thinks my throat's been cut. And I'm starting to get bad tummy cramps. I might have to sue.
Oh, Steph's still not answering her mobile.
Hey, I know what will really cheer us up. Karaoke!
I don't know, Jono.
Hey, who needs the Jackson 5 when you got the Dean 4?
Oh, no, not now, Dad, please.
Do you want to upset your mum again, Craig? Come on, Debs.
I'll go ahead.
You sure you don't want to go to that meal?
What's the point? Debbie will just have a go at me, Craig will get involved, and before you know it, it'll be the Steph Dean show again.
You don't really think Craig did this, do you?
He says he didn't, but he was trying to stop the people who did do it.
I thought it sounded a bit weird.
That's Craig for you.
Debbie's giving us a hard time, isn't she?
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind, but I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, whatever she thinks, nothing went on between me and Charlie. And as for you...
Yeah, stupid, isn't it? You two really over?
I don't know. I still love her, but I'm just not clicking at the minute. And as for Toby...
Yeah, is he okay?
Who knows? I don't think anyone understands him right now.
You know, Dan, that day I had the panic attack, and I thought you'd be able to help me, but you weren't there. Toby was. He really looked after me, made sure I was safe.
That's more than we've had out of him for weeks. He's struggling to come to terms with things. As soon as he sorts himself out, he'll be okay. At least he's got Ellie, though. It's important to have your family around you when you're feeling low.
Do you reckon? Sometimes you can be surrounded by a lot of people who think they know what you're going through, but you can be the loneliest person in the world.
This is our chosen family, and this is my business partner, Tony Hutchinson.
Dinner is served. Yeah, about time. Come on, everyone, start.
Shouldn't we wait for Steph?
It'll be cold by the time she gets back.
Dom, feel free to snap away, and we can do the interview later.
What is this?
L'escargot.
Escargot, who now?
They're snails, Debbie. Come on, tuck in.
And what are they?
Grilled lobster. As in the stuff that lives in the sea and eats sewage.
There's no way I'm eating that.
We don't eat fish, Tony. We don't trust the sea.
Yeah, and no backyard creepy crawlies either, thanks.
We eat fish fingers.
With chips.
Well, I might have some mashed potato with a hint of mint. Right, I'm off to have a chippy.
Who puts mint on their potatoes? Weird.
And now I hate you!
I don't want your love, you're evil!
You're a poisonous bitch! No!
You're so nice to me, I kind of miss you.
So tell me, Dom, will this be next month's issue then?
Yeah.
Oh, Steph, where have you been? We've been worried sick about you.
How we done? You been where?
Are you the Steph Dean?
Yes, I'm the Steph Dean, Steph the Spannerhead.
Stephanie.
What? You want a story to print? Print this. I'm just a normal girl who was in the wrong place at the wrong time trying to get her life back on track.
Yeah, by stealing other people's boyfriends.
I didn't steal anybody.
You know what, Dom? Don't listen to her because she's nothing than a selfish little cow who's using her attack to get people running around after her.
How did this happen then? I had such high hopes for today.
Nothing at all bad.
Isn't it? What party have you been serving drinks at all day?
Hey, there's no need to take it out on me.
Isn't there? It's all your fault.
Oh, no, there is no way you're laying the blame for this at my door.
Oh,
And,
whatever. This is the lottery millionaire I've been telling you about. Now, he would be here today, only he's taken his girlfriend to Lanzarote for a few days.
I've never met anyone as ungrateful as you in my entire life. I've done everything I can to make today a success. Put all your whinging and whining, but oh no, it's not enough, is it? You're never happy.
Well, just because I like things done a certain way.
Either your way or no way.
Yeah, well, at least my way works. Hey, how many successful businesses have I run to your meaningless website?
I don't have to put up with this. I've had enough. I'm going.
Come on now, there's no need for any of this.
Are you sure you're okay now?
I'm fine. I'm always fine when I'm with you.
I'm so pleased. I knew it'd help you.
Yeah, well, it's one of the worst parts of the job, isn't it? Still gets to me occasionally. Wouldn't be human if it didn't.
I said it's nothing.
Yeah, well, I hope not. I've had enough of DCI Jackson lying to me, keeping me in the dark about things. Excuse me. Abby. Look, I thought I said I'd come and collect you.
Oh no, I don't believe it. You know those birds I was telling you about?
Yeah?
Well, she's one of them. I think she's decided she wants some more Hot Davies loving.
Well, why don't you tell her you haven't got the right headspace for a relationship?
Well, she won't take no for an answer. I think she's stalking me.
She's not Well, there's only one way to find out.
Dan!
All right, Will, how's it going?
Busy. Right, I'll get my messages.
And you are?
I'm D.I. Davies' new partner.
New partner? You don't waste your time. I thought you'd...
I'm DC Emma Chambers. I'm replacing DCI Jackson.
Oops.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what we look like all glossed up. Now, next time you're casting, remember Debbie, all right? Oh, here. You forgot your swan.
If you come back to see if they enjoyed their chocolate mousse, you're wasting your time. We never got that far.
I'm sorry, Tony.
What for? Turning me into a local laughing stock or ruining a promising new business before I had a chance to get off the ground? Not to mention how much this car's going to cost me because of Max.
I should have known you'd hold a grudge. Anyone would think you never do anything wrong.
I like to live my life within the law and have people treat me the way I treat them.
Really? That include getting engaged to 2 women at once and nearly destroying my family, does it?
You've hardly led a blameless life yourself, Mandy.
Maybe I haven't, but at least I know what I am and I'm prepared to admit when I've made a mistake.
Oh, like when Miles conned you, eh? You nearly took half the village down then, when you, because you weren't prepared to admit you made a mistake. Face it, Mandy, you're a failure. You always have been, you always will be.
And you don't care who you hurt as long as you're okay and you're in the money.
My bank balance is nearly flatlined because of you. And my reputation's going to be in tatters the next time that glossy rag comes out. I can see the headlines now. Hey today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, poor Tony, the whole world's against him.
Yeah, well, it's better than hearing about you all the time. It's Mandy this, Mandy that. It's like living with a broken record.
And living with you is like living with a geriatric old gent with nothing to offer anyone except his outdated views on life.
Yeah, well, if you don't like it, you know where you can go.
That's what you want, then fine.
I don't need you. I managed quite well before you came into my life to ruin it. I'll manage fine when you're gone.
Will,
The team thought they'd found some CCTV footage of the man who killed Paula Jones, and it turns out to be just another false alarm, and I'd rather you call me D.I. Davies.
But...
Let's just keep this professional, DC Chambers, shall we?
I'm busting. Lee!
Lee! Chill out, guys. Any phone calls for me?
There's always something happening. I can't believe you just upped and left me last night.
You were acting like an imbecile.
Oh, excuse me. Who's made me the laughing stock of the culinary establishment?
Get a life.
It was like a flaming pantomime.
I was trying to do you a favour.
Favour? Watching Mr. and Mrs. Dean parade round like some second-rate musical comedy stars?
Have you any idea how hard I worked?
They had about as much regard for my haute cuisine as a bunch of kids in a chip shop.
Well, thanks to your tantrums, I had to find my own way home. I could have been killed for all you cared.
Debbie, looking like something dragged off a page tree. Hey, don't touch that. Got me dishcloths in bleach. It was also horribly, horribly common.
You're such a snob.
Snob? I'm a perfectionist.
I call it plain anal. Does everything have to be about you and your reflective glory?
What do you mean?
I mean that you're a puffed up, pompous egomaniac.
Eh?
Look at yourself.
Well, does everything have to be about the dazzling Manny Richardson and her brilliant money-grabbing career plans?
So, last century.
Well, if being this century means having no respect for anyone else, sponging off your mates and being a total control freak, I'd rather stay where I am, thank you very much.
You said you liked my ideas.
Exactly! Your ideas. What's happened to me in all of this? As far as I can see, you've done nothing but trample all over me, and my life, and rent-free. I've got to go to work.
Lee is doing my head in. 45 minutes he spent in that chuffing bathroom this morning. Then he hangs around all day waiting for his hair gel to set.
Yeah, he's certainly driving Mum to distraction. It's weird, I thought Toby would be here by now.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that lad. You never know when he's going to turn up.
He's depressed, Dad.
Yeah, well, if I was his gaffer, he wouldn't get away with it.
Drink, miss? From my pills. Shouldn't you be on your way to school? Free period?
I've been around the world, been from place to place. I've seen your sexy body, seen your pretty face.
Hey, babe.
Oh, look.
Chester's answer to Gareth Gate. What?
Changed your mind about coming back?
No way, my school days are well finitoed. How's life?
They're really cool, actually.
Boring.
Yeah.
It's not been the same since you left.
It wouldn't be. How's X Factor Craig? Signed any contracts yet?
Have you?
All a matter of time. Anyway, I gotta go. I've got phone calls to make.
I'll give you 2 weeks before you're crawling back begging to be allowed into the school.
No, don't think so, Sunshine. Despite what my sad family think, I'm heading up.
Yeah, up your own back.
Yeah, see you later, babe.
Bye.
Dino! Wanna know what I think of your sister?
Just go away, Josh.
No, really, I think she's proper fit.
Oh, you're pathetic.
Don't forget about our little wager, Damon. First one to spill the tears wins, right?
We've got an early booking for a spoiler fitting.
No, I'll sort that out.
And I'll watch the shop till he arrives.
No, I've got an oil change at 10:30.
Oil change?
Oh, what are you doing here, young lady?
Hiya, Dan.
Shouldn't you be at school?
Dad, will you open the shop up for me?
I thought I was.
Dad. Well?
Don't start. I've got a free period. I have. Got to go to the incident room anyway.
Well, they found something.
Do you want me to look at some cleaned up CCTV footage or something?
And then you're going to go in school?
Yes.
Good. You see, things will soon get back to normal.
Normal? What's that? No, Toby?
No, Toby's gone AWOL.
That guy is 2 sandwiches short of a picnic. He was well weird with me yesterday.
I thought you didn't want anyone to treat you with kid gloves.
But do you see the way he looked at me?
You're probably just having a bad day.
What have I done to him?
Done to who?
Toby.
Creepsville. All I did was ask how he was.
Yeah, he's got a right moody side to him, that lad.
Well, that's the popcorn in the kettle black.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You okay?
Had a big row last night. Tony, now he's in a massive sulk and I'm late to help him open up. I think I might have gone a bit near the bone. Even called him anal.
Ouch.
I know. But he said some pretty horrible things too.
Like what?
Shouldn't you be going?
Yeah, you're right. You better go and face the music.
That good?
After everything I've been through recently, I so needed to make a success of this.
Yeah, you will. Don't give up.
Haven't finished any work with them.
How come?
I don't know, they got me wrapped around their little finger, so I end up teaching them nothing. I'm never going to pass my teaching practice at this rate.
I know I couldn't do it.
I suppose I thought because I cared so much I'd be bound to make it work.
Are they giving you a hard time?
Yeah. I tried to be so nice to them, treat them as my equals.
Not sure teenagers do nice.
I don't know, Mandy. Should I be hard on them or soft on them? There's this one kid, Josh. At first I thought he was out to get me, but now...
Not some hard luck sob story.
No, this kid really has had problems. He's had a terrible time. He hasn't stood a chance.
You need to be careful, Bex.
Such a nightmare. I can just feel my confidence slipping away.
Come on, it won't be anything personal.
It feels personal.
Debbie's like a dog with a bone, going on and on about it.
She's certainly tenacious, your sister.
Jealous cow, more like. As if I'd go for her boyfriend.
As if.
I mean, it's not as if you'd be interested or anything, just because you've done it once.
Oh, yeah, OK.
Not like you'd run off with the next person who came along. Especially a little sister.
Especially a little sister. Will you pass us those pliers?
These?
Yeah, cheers.
I better get going. Wish me luck.
You'll be fine.
Miss Hayton? Becca, been meaning to catch up with you. Hi. How are you managing with your... Excuse me! Show me. How are you managing with year 11? We call them the black hole in the staff room.
They're quite a challenge.
You are coping okay?
Surviving. I spent most of last night putting together some revision notes. I'm going to go through it all with them.
No, that's what I call conscientious. Careful you don't do all the work for them.
So how's Lee?
Still fixated with the notion of being a pop star. Les and I are going to have some kind of crisis meeting with him. If I can get him back to school now, he'll still have the chance of catching up.
Oh dear.
Seems such a waste. He's already done his first year of A-levels. Abby.
Santa, Miss Hayden, how are you getting on?
Good, thanks. Actually, better get going.
Right. Abby, have you seen Lee?
Well, he did walk to school with us this morning. He seems pretty set on getting on with his life.
He's being so stubborn at the moment. He's not doing anything.
Well, how about you try a different tactic, you know, like encouraging him?
I don't think so.
Well, if you encourage him and he really goes for it...
Yeah?
And, well, you know...
What? Messes up?
Well, yeah. Don't you think he'll realise then? And he will want to come back to school then, won't he?
Anyway, how are you?
Could be better.
Missing him. Don't worry, love. I'm sure it's just a phase.
Did you take the table too?
Naturally.
And the pastries?
I'm sorry, Tony. Who was it you were calling a control freak?
You got those 2 takeaways ready for us, love?
One milky, one black.
And no sugar.
Oh, no, give us one of those sticky buns, will you?
Danish or strudel?
Hey? No, just one of the sticky ones. So we received any more of those mystery parcels?
Don't.
We'll soon have enough spare parts for a whole car.
Be careful, they're very hot.
Yeah, Mandy's been keeping track of their progress, haven't you, Mand?
That's the milky one.
Thanks, love.
Well,
Well, what?
have you heard any more from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
As it happens, I did have a text this morning.
You did? Well, why didn't you tell me?
Because you were being so warm and friendly.
Well, when am I getting my car back?
I don't know, they don't say.
He's your stepbrother.
Tony, will you stop shouting?
I'm not shouting.
And why are you making me feel so guilty anyway?
Pardon?
Haven't I apologised enough times for Max? What more can I say? Maybe you should start looking at your part in all of this.
Then I'm out of there. Run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm enough of it. So
Craig, can we have less at the Monkey's Tea Party, please?
But
That'll do.
Miss,
Yes, Josh.
I remember my books.
Right. So today we'll be picking up work on Lord of the Flies. I've prepared you some revision notes to help with next week's test. But first, I'd like to make something absolutely clear. Things didn't get off to a very good start this week, I feel.
Wouldn't mind a film myself.
There'll be no more back-chatting, no more disrespectful messing around, and much more attention to what I have to say. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, Miss Hayden.
Right. Now, Josh, could you hand around these notes, please? Right. So the story works as an allegory, and the island on which the boys become stranded represents a microcosm of our society. As the story unfolds, we witness some of the boys' horrific transition from civilised children into cruel, barbaric savages.
Miss, what's an allegory?
Very good, Craig. It's important that you ask me when there are things you don't understand. An allegory is a description of one thing under the image of another. So today we'll be looking for examples of how this author creates an allegorical world.
How do you spell allegory, miss?
It's A-double-L. Where'd they gone?
What, miss?
The chalk.
Chalk, miss?
Yes, Josh, the chalk. How do you pack it? I left it right there.
Perhaps you forgot it, miss.
Is this another one of your stupid games?
Or perhaps you thought you had them with you. Perhaps the chalk is like an allegory of your life, miss.
What?
Well, sort of missing and lost.
Craig, do you know anything about this?
You're not accusing me of stealing them, are you?
Not more car parts.
Butchers. But at least they're still alive.
The butchers?
No, Max and OB.
Hey?
Alive and kicking.
Yeah, my dad said it was a bit chilly over there between you and Mandy. So he cut the atmosphere with a knife. Things don't go too well last night.
It was a disaster. You know, I thought I liked bossy women.
Women, bossy, it's in the job description.
They can be very, well, hurtful sometimes, can't they?
I take it you got the sharp end of Mandy's tongue.
Yeah, you could say that.
Things a bit tricky.
Well, let's just say I've had my wisdom reconfirmed. Never try and mix relationships and work.
You'll have no employees left soon.
Oh, what a lovely thought.
Ow! Gemma, could you pop to the office and get me some more chalk, please? Right, and the rest of you, get out your books. Right, so if we start reading from the top of the page. And pay attention, everybody! Will you pay attention? Quiet!
Oh, man, I pushed the car. Can't get me. I'm on, man.
Is he going to make that drink last all day?
He's not hurting anyone.
And he got a home to go to.
I can't stand this.
Me neither, he's like a block cistern.
Not him, this, us.
Oh, you shouldn't have made all those horrible accusations.
Tony, stop it. Stop blaming me all the time. I'm really sorry that yesterday's meal was such a disaster.
Did you mean all those things you said?
What?
That I'm a snob and an egomaniac.
I was angry.
And anal.
Tony, you're the only person I know who catalogues his spice jars.
You can't go to the toilet unless it's on one of your list of things to do.
You told the police about Chloe and the money.
Yeah, well, you conned your friends and family out
On
of
her
all that.
wedding day.
And a bunch of hard-up
And then
students.
you took a wedding present back.
I needed the pan.
And now you've got the police onto Max as well.
He's stolen my car.
Oh, you're impossible.
Right, that's it. I've had enough. I have tried to be your friend. I have tried to give you some respect. But if this is how you want to play it, fine. We'll play it by your jungle rules. I want you all in dinner time detention. And if one single one of you is missing, then you'll all be on report. Is that clear? And don't be late.
Hey, Abby.
Hi.
Are you avoiding me or something?
No.
So everything's okay? I mean, with Lee and all that.
Yeah, why shouldn't it be? I'm not his keeper.
He's such a prat. I mean, if you were mine, I'd never let you go. We had something good together, didn't we?
Craig, I've already told you, we hung out in the summer. It was just a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're back to school.
And I could really use your support.
My support? Craig, I'm in the upper sixth doing my A-levels.
So?
Well, I can't be seen hanging around with a year 11 boy.
But we were cool together, Abby.
We're nothing together, Craig. It's just a bit of fun.
You're just like the rest of them, aren't you?
What?
You don't want to be associated with me because of my sister.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? What, are you scared you might catch something?
Craig, it's got nothing to do with Steph. The fact is, I just don't want to go out with you. Have you got it?
Good stuff, your strongest asset. But as soon as they start playing you around, you've got to get shot of them.
Yeah, well, Toby's more than just an employee, he's a mate. And in case you had forgotten, Dad, he's your son-in-law and all.
Yeah, more's the pity.
Dad!
Hi, love.
Is that your mother?
Les, we need to do something about Lee. He is being so pig-headed. I'm worried he's going to blow all his chances.
Mum, you know what he's like. As soon as he gets one thing in his head.
I thought we turned a corner. He was doing so well at school. I even thought he might consider going to college.
Well, we'll save a few bob if he doesn't go.
Les, this is not about money. This is about your son's education.
Dad, Ali has no chance of breaking into the pop world.
Well, if he's not interested in school, why flog a dead horse?
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
But...
Look, as soon as school's finished, I want you at home, Les.
But I'm working.
I'm sure Dan won't mind giving you an afternoon off in a family crisis.
What can you expect from a pig but a grunt? And then she goes, Josh, would you like to talk? And I was like, sometimes my mother doesn't even get out of bed. It's the tablet she's on. And then he tells her that his dad's banged up. And she said she was so sorry. And I was like, well, I'm not, miss. What with all the drinking. She did as well.
Get your books out in silence. I said silence. Quiet! I said be quiet! Shut up! Shut up, all of you! Why are you doing this to me? Don't you realise that it's you that's going to lose out when you all end up as me?
Right, better go and offer your mother some husbandly solidarity.
Tread carefully, Dad.
Meaning?
I know Lee's being a prat at the minute, but it really does matter to Mum.
Right little regular visitor, aren't you?
What's the matter? School's not finished, has it?
I did go. I was doing all right.
So?
And then I went to the toilet and these girls came in. I overheard them talking.
About you?
One of them said how she felt sick when she saw me having a seizure.
Steph, they were probably just messing around.
And another one said if anyone deserved it, I did.
Don't let them get to you. Come here. Oh, look, just sit down, shut up, and I'll make you a drink, okay? You're gonna have to be a bit more resilient here, Steph. Oh, I'm sorry, love, my dad's polished off all the biscuits. Steph, what's wrong? This isn't a stupid prank, is it? Steph?
Hiya.
Hi, how was your day?
Good, thanks. How was yours?
Yeah, mad. I've just been making contacts, writing songs.
Right.
Do you want a drink?
Okay.
Can I have another smoothie, love?
Last of the big spenders.
Yeah, banana and strawberry.
So you remember my favourite then?
Of course.
So you're serious about all this?
You've been speaking to my mother, have you?
No.
She don't think I'm capable of doing anything either.
Your mum's just worried about you. Mrs. Hunter, we were... Want a smoothie? Anything else? No, thanks.
Lee, your dad and I would like to come home for a talk.
Mum, I'm busy.
Busy? Doing what exactly? Please, Lee.
Any more orders to go? It's a bit slow this afternoon. Honestly, how long is this going to go on for?
What?
You sulking.
I'm not sulking.
You didn't exactly pull any punches, you know.
Oh, since we're playing the let's be brutally honest game with each other.
Grow up, Tony. You were giving me so much grief.
Mandy, wait. I don't want to.
I'm not sure this is going to work.
Can I start up for the drinks, please?
Speak to Mandy. She seems to be in charge of everything these days.
Are you a bit better now?
Oh, that was freaky.
Did you think you were gonna...
No, I came over all weird, but it wasn't that feeling.
You look really shaken up.
It was when I sat here.
Just take deep breaths or something.
It was like I was remembering something or someone.
Go on.
It was like there was someone behind me.
Who? Steph, who? Come on, I know it's hard.
And that smell.
What smell?
I found these. You must have dropped them.
It's not that I'd ever want to discourage you from doing something that you really cared about, but...
Get to the point, love.
You don't think I'm any good?
I didn't say that.
No, but that's what you meant.
I thought you were very good on Chester 1, but...
Your mother's worried, academically, you might be blowing your chances.
To put all your eggs in one basket like this, Lee, why don't you do what the other kids are doing? You've still got a chance to catch up.
They haven't got any bottle.
Perhaps they're being more realistic.
Right, so you don't think I can do this, then?
Look, Lee, I know you're very talented.
Look, have you ever listened to me? Have you ever really listened to me? Have you?
Well, I've heard you singing in the bathroom and
Okay, that's it, make fun of me again. You know, you've never really been bothered about anything that I've cared about.
Yes, we have.
Would you like to hear me, then?
What?
Shall I sing for you?
I don't think that'll be necessary.
No, I want to prove to you that I can do this.
Listen, love, it's not that we don't believe you.
Just get in the other room, go on.
Maybe I just imagined it. Sounds weird, but it was some kind of smell. Smell that I recognised. Kind of musty.
Musty? Like dampness?
As if you've left clothes lying around for too long.
So, a sour smell?
No, yeasty. As if my dad's made a home brew.
A beery smell, then? It's got to be something in here. Steph, you're going to have to try. This smell, no matter what it is, could be really important to the police. You have to remember.
No, it's no. I can't do it with you looking at me in the face. Can you go out in the hall?